Hey, it's Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures, and I'm back with another one of my Read to Me Dad reviews. Now, this is a series that I do for dads and their kids to suggest different books that I think that dads and kids would love to read together. And the Last Kids on Earth series is definitely one of those for kids 8 to 12. Now, I have a son who's 8 years old, and he does read on his own and he enjoys it, but he really likes to read this series with me. And so we read this together. I will read most of the printed words on the page, and then Andy will read through the cartoons, the illustrations that are done very well by Douglas Holgate, and he does an awesome job. So this is the sixth book in the Last Kids on Earth series. Now you might think, okay, there's already books out. And one of those, June's Wild Ride, is actually kind of like a 5.5 before it went to 6, but it's about the same size and the amount of pages as this book. So it's numbered number 6, and I actually talked to Max Brallier all about this because we got to do an interview together via Zoom earlier this year. And so I'll link that up in the notes up there. I'll link in the notes below. I'll put it in the end screen. It's going to be everywhere where you can find it. You can go back and listen to the interview that I did with Max. Max was so much fun. He was a great guy. And we did this interview together talking about June's Wild Ride. And when we were talking, I said, hey, can I get a copy of the Skeleton Road when it comes out? And he had his publicist send it to me, and I got it on Friday. Read it through the weekend. Really quick read for me. It's an awesome story, lots of fun, a road trip story. I don't want to give anything away, but the kids are on a road trip. They're trying to stop Thrall, and his plan, which is a dastardly plan, has to do with some skeletons. And as you can see on the cover there's skeletons, there's vines. It's kind of creepy and weird, which is cool. Now, the thing is, when I started reading this series, I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm really going to like this because I really don't care for zombies. It's just not my thing. And so what I found is that the zombies aren't really the main focal point, and it's not like ridiculous zombie stuff. It's a lot of monsters. It's a lot of these kids having a really fun time during the apocalypse, especially because Jack, who's like the main character, he has the spotlight a lot of the time, but he is the one who's like the driving force behind everybody to have a good time because that's his contribution to it, and he's also become much more skilled over the I guess the years of this series. I mean, the series takes place in a matter of weeks, but the number of years that this series has been going on. It's also a show on Netflix, which is really cool. So if you read the first book and then you watch the first season on Netflix, it's a great companion piece. The art in the cartoon is really close to the art that Douglas Holgate does in the books themselves, and it's really fantastic. So when Andy and I read this together, he reads the cartoons and I read the paragraphs and the regular stuff. So it's just like one of those things where he's not huge into reading, but he likes to read some stuff with me, and he reads really well, but sometimes he just like doesn't find something that he really enjoys, and he is enjoying this a heck of a lot. And we also enjoy watching the series on Netflix, and I believe the next season is going to be coming real soon. So the book is out today. It is The Last Kids on Earth and the Skeleton Road by Max Brallier, and I really appreciate that he has publicists send me a copy of this so that I could talk to you on my Read to Me Dad Reviews book series. You'll love this. This is a road trip type story. What I like very much about this is that part of the book centers around the character of Dirk. Now, Dirk is kind of like the muscle. He was a bully to the kids when they were, early on, before the apocalypse, and slowly has become, they're all becoming like a great family together. And so seeing some of the motivations for Dirk and who he is as a person is really great. That's what I love about this whole series, is that it delves into the motivations of the different kids. They're not just one-dimensional, and that's a really cool thing. So if you're going to be reading today, go pick up this book. It is The Last Kids on Earth and the Skeleton Road. You can find it everywhere. It's out today, and I hope you enjoy it. And stick around, because I have a video of my interview with Max, as well as my review of the toys from Jack Specific that have to do with the TV show. So anyways, Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben Spark, Facebook.com/Ben Spark Family Adventures, and you can find me here making videos all the time. Thanks for watching.